Okay, we're about 5 minutes away from the start of this boys district basketball game, and the Mules really have a tall order here tonight. They're playing the Abernathy Antelopes, leading the district. Actually, I think they've already won the district, and they are 17-5 and 8-1 in district. And the Mules, and Ronnie will give you their lineup in just a moment. The Mules come in at 10-11 and 3-7. They've had some tough losses, and they've had some big wins. The biggest win was over at Littlefield last week. Okay, Leal, the leading scorers, number 3. Number 21 is Matthew Barone. Number 12, Sean Atwood. Number 11, Saul Sanchez, and number 14, Austin Ross. I think those are the starters. Those, if not, and then Blaine Hurtado would be a starter. But anyway, Blaine Hurtado is number 10, Gray Johnson, number 15. Number 24 is Josh Lopez. Number 4 is Keegan Gonzalez. And number 5, Daniel Compass. And they're coached by Clay White, Coach Cole, and Coach McWilliams. Okay, Ronnie, the Abernathy Antelopes.
Well, like I say, Bob, they're 17-5 overall this season, 8-1 in district play, district champs. And when you said tall order, I think that could have been interpreted both ways. They have a lot of 6-footers, a 6'7" boy in there, and we don't have near the height to match up with them there, so we'll have to come up with something else. The starters for the Antelopes are Justin Cannon, and we have the numbers on these somewhere over there, Bob. I don't have numbers here.
I've got to get those numbers.
And starters also Kevin Carlisle, Kyle Mills, Scott Till, and Leighton Turner, and we'll get those numbers for you later. But a very good Antelope team, and like Bob said, the Mules have kind of been off and on this year, and we look for a good ball game hopefully here tonight. Game underway. The very, very tall and tough Antelopes, the district champs, against the battling Mules. We'll start here in just a few moments. I think I forgot to mention the coach for the Antelopes. It's Wayne Riley, and they are 17-5 on the season, 8-1 in district play. The Mules coming in at 3-7 in district play with their probably biggest district win over Littlefield last week. The Mules battling for 500 tonight. They're 10-11, and they'll have one more game after this. Okay, it'll be Ross against big number 32. Jumping in 32 is Scott Till.
He is 6'7".
6'7". And the toss goes to the Antelopes as they have the ball first. Man-for-man defense set up by the Mules. Good movement. Setting up in there, moving the ball around. Now get it back inside. Batted away by Ross, and it goes out of bounds on the Mules. It'll be Abernathy's basketball. Number 21 inbounding the ball. I don't think I have a 20. Yeah, 21 is Kyle Mills. Setting up out front, number 22, Justin Cannon. Cannon back across, number 10 with the basketball. We'll get all these players down for you as we go along. That's Leighton Turner. Moving the ball around, trying to get it inside, battling for position inside. Big number 32 is on the high post, a high-low post by the Antelopes. A spinning one-hander, no good. Good defense, but the Mules rebounded in there by Atwood. And the Mules have a chance to take the early lead here. There is Leal, and the ball almost thrown away. Save by Barone. Sanchez with the ball. Barone over on the side. Good, tough man-for-man defense. And the drive in there by Atwood gets the ball across the floor, and Leal with the basketball now, trying to get a shot off. Boy, he's guarded like a blanket in there by number 15. Ross with the ball, back to Barone, over to Atwood. And the Mule just move the ball around. That's okay, hang on to it. Oh, and a wide open layup, back door. And Atwood lays it up and in. Good pass by Barone, and the Mules lead 2-0. Trap in there, full court pressure. And a steal in there. It goes to Ross, and it goes to Leal. The pass laid up and in. The Mules lead 4-0. Good steal in there, and then Ross made the pass to Leal, who banked it up and in under the bucket, and it's 4-0 Muleshoe. Close to a walk. This time, ball down the floor, inside, spinning 100 is good, but number 22. And of course, they have the size inside, and they will try to get it inside. That's Cannon with the first two for the Antelopes. Over to Barone on the side. Leal, he's guarded by number 15. That's Kevin Carlisle. Atwood with the ball, needs some help. Got it from Barone. Barone just taking his time. It's 4-2. The Mules lead early here against the district champ Antelopes. And the spinning one-hander, no good. Good shot there, but shot no good by Barone. And there's a try outside and a turnover as it hit nothing. That's Sanchez on the shot. And they could have been called for charging in, and the rebound and the put up by big 6'7", number 32, Scott Till. And let's see if they count to 2 points. See who the fouls on. That could have been a charging foul in, Bob.
The foul is on
number 12 for the Mules. Atwood is first. First shot, it's a one shot foul, no good. Score's tied. The 2 point did count, and Leal dribbles it out of bounds, trying to get a shot down the baseline. So a turnover on the Mules. 4-4 the score. Man for man pressure, man for man trap. If they get a chance to, there's some good dribbling there, but Carlisle's, he gets the ball down the floor, goes all the way in, misses the layup though. Atwood rebounds, gets the ball out to Leal. Leal on the dribble down the floor will set up the offense. He'll try to drive inside, and there's going to be a foul call. I think that's on number 15, Carlisle, as Leal drove for the bucket. Let's see.
number 15.
Yeah, it was number 15, Carlisle. That's the boy guarding Leal, his first foul. And we're having trouble on the 5-second count. This did get it in. Leal with the basketball. Score is 4-4. With 4:41 remaining here in the opening quarter, and there's a steal. Didn't go meet it that time, and a good spinning layup and a tip in, and that 6'7" boy's a little hard to match up with, Bob. They had a good move inside after the steal, missed the layup, and he just came back and tipped it in, and he was fouled. This will be his chance for his second three-point play. He missed a free throw the last time.
Foul was on Ross.
Number 32 is Scott Till. Ross on the foul, his first. 6-4 the score. 6 unanswered points now by the Antelopes, and he hits this one. He completes a three-point play. 7-4. Mules scored the first 4, and now the Antelopes have scored the last 7. Lopez in the ball game, and he gets help from Leal over on the side. Leal will jump and shoot off the rim, no good, and a battle for the rebound. Hit last by the Mule, but Sanchez, I think, hit the ball. So it'll be Abernathy's ball. Here comes number 5 into the ball game for the Mules, and that's Daniel Compass.
Get it.
Carlisle with the basketball. Goes across the floor, number 10 with the try for a 3, and that time big number 32 Till has the ball batted away on the rebound. The Mules come away with the rebound. Leal with the basketball gets the ball to Lopez. Lopez drives. Good pass by Lopez. Could have been a pushing foul there. And we got the ball to Atwood, and he was really knocked down. It looked like either that or he just fell down. I think he was knocked down, but no foul called, and there's a number 32 got the bounce that time. Got another one in. Till has 2 more points. And it's 9-4. 9 unanswered points now for the Antelopes. And a good pass inside by Leal to Atwood. He can't get the shot off. What's the call?
3 seconds.
3 seconds in the lane, so a turnover on the Mules.
5 turnovers to 1.
We might should have gone up then, but I think Atwood was afraid he'd get the shot blocked. Yeah, might have got a foul, though, yeah. Ross ready to come back in for the Mules. 9-4 the score. The Mules trail by 5. Pass in the middle. Big Till is fouled as he fires one inside, misses it, but he'll have 2 free throws. He got hammered pretty good then. Let's see who the foul is on. Number 11. Sanchez, his first foul. Two shots here for Teal. Scott Teal hit the first one. One more. How many points does he have, Bob? He has 8 of the 10 points.
I might have had some one on another.
I don't think so. He has 9 now, so Teal 6-7. He's really hurting the Mules now. 11 unanswered points after 4 unanswered by the Mules. 11 unanswered for the Antelopes. It's 11-4. There's Lopez with the ball. He'll try to drive, isolated over on the side. Unable to do so. Needs some help. Got the ball to Ross. Back outside. That is Ross, isn't it? 12? Yeah.
No, 12 is Atwood.
Oh, Atwood. Okay, Atwood 12.
Ross is 14.
Compass with the basketball goes to Leal. Leal tries to drive inside, puts it up, no good. Good rebound by Compass. And whoa, it looked like he might have been fouled in, Bob, when he shot. But it's taken by... Now number 15, Carlisle laid that one up. Ball taken on, I guess, a block. Looked like it might have been a foul. I guess it's a block. And so they take it all the way down. Abernathy does, and Carlisle lays it up. It's 13-4 in favor of Abernathy. Back on the floor. They trail 13-4. 2:16 remaining here in the opening quarter in this district game. And I don't know what happened then. We just, I don't know. We weren't looking for the pass, and they really weren't even pressing us in, but the ball bounces off our toes, and they steal the ball, Abernathy does. Turnover that you definitely don't need. There's a shot outside, rolls in and out, rebounded by Big Teal. Now Carlisle goes up and scores. Carlisle's a good ball player. They have a lot of good ball players, Bob. 15-4, 15 unanswered points now. Mules had a good start. They led 4-0, but now they trail 15-4, almost thrown away. Lopez gets the ball inside, now back outside to Hurtado's in the ball game now for Muleshoe. Ross with the basketball. Boy, they just attack you. That number 22 just attacks you on defense. Shot no good by Hurtado. Rebounded, good rebound by Lopez. Just barely saved that one. Leal with the ball, 1:15 remaining. Leal will try a 3 off the rim, no good. Rebounded by number 22. He's another good ball player. That's Justin Cannon. Ball laid up, missed the layup, rebounded that time by the Mules. And down the floor, and we'll have a foul. And what they call charging on Leal? They call charging on Leal. That was a good rebound by Ross. He got the ball out to Leal, and he was called for charging. I was really looking down trying to find a name, Bob. I didn't see exactly what happened then.
Could have gone either way. I'd have called it on them. Wilson's in the game.
Not Wilson.
Isn't it? No.
Shot up, no good. Oh, just tipped in. No, nobody blocked out Teal in, and he tipped one in. It's 17-4.
Johnson.
Johnson in the ball game, number 15. Okay. We have trouble, Bob, getting a shot off outside. They're quick on defense and quite a bit larger than us. Lopez looks like he got pushed. Johnson with the basketball. Go back outside to Barone. 5 seconds remaining. We need to put one up. And we will with Ross from the corner, and no good. So the Mules led 4-0, and after that they were outscored 17-0, and at the end of one quarter it's 17-4 in favor of the district champ Antelopes.
They're behind 17-4. They have the basketball. This team's not only very good offensively, they're very good defensively. They do put the pressure on you. Oh, and number 21 did foul in. So it'll be the Mules ball out of bounds. That was number 21, and that is Kyle Mills. So the Mules will get the ball back. Leal with the basketball over to Ross. Now over to Barone. Barone penetrates, goes up, shoots, no good, and rebound goes to Abernathy. Now back out. Now across the floor to number 10. That is Leighton Turner. Man-to-man defense. They have tremendous size. Now back out. And they turn it over, and Leal's going to go down and lay it up for 2. And that's good. And that makes it 17-6. Good drive there by Leal. And now Abernathy brings it back down. And I think we're going to have a foul on Ross, I believe. It is a tremendous size advantage, and that's Ross's second foul. So that'll put 22 at the line, and that's Cannon. And he hits the first one, he'll get one more. And he hit this one. So it's 19-6. Yeah, it goes over to Sanchez. Sanchez going to shoot. Good shot there by Sanchez. And a good move as they were pressuring him, and he drove in for about a 15-foot jump shot. And it could have been walking, and it was. So Abernathy turns it over. Now Atwood's coming out, and Campus is coming in. Campus, a freshman. Now Leal has the basketball. It's 19-8. And now it goes back to Leal. Leal penetrates. Ate it up. Oh, my goodness. We missed a layup, and they rebound. Looked like, well, could have been a charge, but I guess not. And let's see who fouled for the Mules. Number 21 for the Mules. And that's going to be Barone, his first. Ronnie, they're like the girls. They don't miss those free shots. And number 10, Leighton Turner hits that one. He'll get one more. And he hit that one. So it's 21-8. Mules with the basketball. 6:01 remaining in the second quarter. Mules having trouble scoring against this big, powerful team. Now it goes to Sanchez. Now Barone. Now back to Leal. Leal penetrates and shoots no good. And they have a fast break. And number 22 just laid it up for 2. That's Justin Cannon. And Ronnie, they don't have one good player. They have a lot of good players. Now it goes to Barone. Barone starts to penetrate. And looks like a foul on 21. And I believe that's his second. 21 is Kyle Mills, and that is his second. He's playing tough defense, but it was a little bit too tight there.
Danny, you got 22.
Now it goes to Barone. Now back to Leal, the Mules, 23-8. Now over to Leal. Now back to now in the game is Gonzalez. Good shot there by Barone, and we're going to have a foul. The basket's good. Good pass to him. And that was on number 22 for the Antelopes, and that's Justin Cannon. That makes it 23 to, that's his first. That makes it 23 to 10, and Barone is at the line. And puts it up. Oh, in and out, no good. And last, I thought that was touched by Abernathy. I guess we touched it last, so it'll go to Abernathy. 4:39 left in the second quarter. We trail by 13, 23 to 10. And that was our first free throw. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Could have been a charge. Could have been an elbow in the charge, but he's going to go after a three-point play. He just bulled his way in there. The foul was on number 4 then, Ronnie. That's Gonzalez. Oh, rebound, no good. Rebound, and it goes to Leal. Leal's going to have a layup, and for 2. And it's 25 to 12. Abernathy quickly down the floor. Now over to 22. That's a Cannon. Now Teal's looking for it. Goes up. And no good. Rebound, shoots, and rebound his own shot and puts it in. And Teal already has 13. It's 27 to 12. He has 15. Leal with the basketball. Now it goes to Hurtado, to Gonzalez. Now it goes to Sanchez. Leal, back to Leal. Now to Sanchez. 3:22 remaining. Now Hurtado with the basketball. They do play tough defense. Now back to Leal. And Leal's fouled. Leal really does a good job penetrating, and it's not a 1-and-1, but and that was on who was that on, Ronnie? 15. That's his second, Carlisle. So it'll be the Mules ball out of bounds. And now it goes to Leal. Johnson's in the game now, and Lopez. Now to Johnson. Back to Lopez. Oh, my goodness. Good pass there to Atwood, and it just went in and out, and they rebounded. And a foul on Lopez. I think that's his second, I believe, Ronnie. We'll wait and see. That may be his first. That is his first. Ronnie, I didn't think that was a shooting foul. It wasn't a shooting foul. Oh, it's 1-and-1. All right, I see that now. And 24 is at the line. And he missed it. That's Drew Lust. They'll get one more. And it's 28 to 12. I think they missed one somewhere. 8 out of 9 from the line. And they missed that one. The rebound goes to they've rebounded their own shot. And stolen away by Lopez. Good. Barone on the fast break. We had them 2-on-1 then, and good pass from Lopez to Barone. And it's 28 to 14 with 2:20 remaining. Stolen away. Atwood comes up with it. Now it goes to Lopez. Barone's going to shoot. No good. And it's rebounded by big number 30. And that's Ty Pugh. Rebounds are 13-7 Abernathy. Of course, they have a 6'6", 6'7", 6'4", and a lot of 6'1s. So they are huge. And the tallest starter for the Mules is Atwood at 6'2". So we are at a big advantage there as far as height. That goes into big number 21. They have a good job of blocking out there by Atwood as the big boy misses it. The 6'6" boy missed it. Oh, I don't know about that. Maybe so. You know, sometimes, Ronnie, they call that a walk. Sometimes they don't. But they did then. 148 to go. 28-14. Favorite Abernathy. They have the ball. And they do have some subs in the game, but they can all play. Now the ball comes back out. Now it goes in. Almost stolen. Well, I thought that. Well, so they turn it over. Good. Compass lays it up for two, and it's 28-16. That was good fast break then. And they turn it over. So the Mules will have it, but 103. Looks like all the starters are coming back in. So the Mules will have it, but 103 remaining in the first half, and they trail 28-16. Very, very good basketball team, the Antelopes, and they're young. They have a lot of underclassmen. Now it goes to Sanchez. Oh, stolen away. And I think we're going to have a foul on Sanchez, I think. 11 Sanchez on the foul. And that's 2 on Sanchez, and that'll put the big 6'7" boy Teal at the line. And Teal is a junior. And he already has 15 points. He missed his one free throw. And he missed that one, but they get the rebound. And we're going to have a foul again. That may be another one on Sanchez. No, that was on Atwood. Oh, goodness, Ronnie. We didn't need to get one on Atwood there right before the half, but that is 2. So that'll put big number 22 at the line, and that's Justin Cannon. He's only 6'4". No, wait a minute. Justin Cannon is 6'2". So he puts it up and misses it, and he'll get one more. Cannon will have one more. And he missed that one, but they rebounded, and rebound goes to Sanchez. Hurtado with the basketball. Oh, Ronnie, I think Barone they turned it over. Was looking then to get his shot blocked. Yeah, I'm sure we're going to take one shot here if we can. And that should be a foul. See who they called it on. And it's still not a shooting foul. The foul's on 21. That's his third. 21 is, that is Mills. Kyle Mills. Well, they just stole the ball and fouled, and I don't know what and the basket counts. So 22, this 22 is really a good player too, this Justin Cannon. And he has 8. And he missed that one. Rebound goes to Leal. They missed a few now. Okay, and they missed that one, and that's the end of the half, and it's 30-16 in favor of the Antelopes.
Get underway. It'll be the Antelopes' ball to begin. The third quarter, the Antelopes lead Muleshoe with a score of 30-16. The Mules did come within, I think, a 13-12 margin in the second quarter, but boy, this bunch is so tough on defense, it's hard to get a shot off against them. And they have, of course, a very, very tough offense. They get the ball inside, and they're wide open. They get the ball inside to number 22, 32-22. That'd be Teal inside then to Cannon. And it's just we have no answer for that to have so much size over us. Move the ball well. They lead 32-16. There goes Barone. Good fake, and he fires and misses the shot, and number 10 bats the ball out of bounds, so it'll be Muleshoe's basketball. Number 10, another big boy for the Antelopes. That's Leighton Turner. And the shot inside, taken in there by Atwood, and it's blocked. And batted away by Teal, big number 32, 6'7". And Muleshoe will have the basketball underneath their own bucket. There's a shot inside by Ross. He tried to shoot over a tower and missed it, and it's rebounded by the Antelopes. They missed a driving layup, a baseline layup, but they rebound, fire and miss, and this time Leal on the rebound. Leal with the ball. Coming down the floor, 32-16, a 16-point lead for the Antelopes. 21, Marcia Rasco's grandson, okay. And the shot inside by Leal, no good, rebounded by 22-21, and he lays it up and in. Beat us on the fast break that time. The rebound, number 22 then, Bob, is Justin Cannon, and 21 is Kyle Mills, okay.
Junior. 6 foot junior.
6 foot junior. Laid it up and in. It's 34-16. Mules have not scored in this third quarter. There's Barone trying to get the ball inside, and Atwood battled for that ball, took it away from an Abernathy player and laid it up and in. So the Mules on the board here in the third quarter. There's a shot in the corner, no good. They haven't really hit outside, but they really haven't had to. Barone on the rebound down the floor. And a good pass inside, and the shot is taken left-handed in there by Atwood. Good move, but he just didn't get the shot to fall. A little push in there by Carlisle. Pass inside, and 22 is going to be called for fouling then. Knocked down Leal and a foul, so they missed a layup anyway, but I think after the whistle. So 34-18 the score. Mules trail by 16. Trail by 14 at half, 5:34 remaining, and they almost stole the ball. Good job of Ross of saving that one. They're quick. Tough man for man. There's Leal outside. He missed it, and it's rebounded by big number 32. Teal just got him another one, and there's probably another three-point play. Let's see what happened. That's Teal that laid that up and in, and I think he was fouled.
Ronnie, I heard it to half, Ronnie, this number 32, Teal, he's a junior, and he's had 17 college offers.
Well, I can understand that. He's 6'7" for one thing.
And can move.
He can. And he just scored two more, and he's fouled again in there by Atwood. Atwood just gives away too much size inside. That's 3 on Atwood. And we, as I said the first half, we definitely don't need what little size we have out there to foul out against this bunch. All right, Teal will try for a three-point play, and he got it. He hit the free throw. What's that, 18 for him, or does he have?
I think so.
How many does he have this half?
That's 18.
18 points for Teal.
Yes, 3 this half.
First 3 of the half, he had 15 in the first half. 37-18 with 5:05 remaining in the third quarter. Sanchez got by the walk then, didn't we? Leal inside. Leal gets the ball to Atwood, and no, that was, yeah. Compass takes a wide open shot and hits it. So good hustle in by the Mules, scored that 2 points. And let's see, what's the call? Blocking foul on the Mules. Was that on Ross or Atwood?
It's Atwood, his fourth.
If it's Atwood, that's his fourth. Thought it might be a charge. I guess he didn't have position.
I think it could have.
Well, if that's the case, that's 5 on him.
I guess that's 5.
I didn't know. I don't remember the fourth one. Where'd he get that? He may have had 3 at the half, and he's had 2 this half. Okay.
I guess that's it.
Okay, it'll be an opportunity here for number Keegan Gonzalez, number 4. We'll get some playing time here because Atwood has fouled out. 4:40 remaining in the third quarter. That was a first shot by number 22, and he missed it. That's Cannon. Justin Cannon. He'll have one more. 37-20 the score. And 38-20 as Cannon hits the second one. Sanchez with the basketball, and it's stolen. Cannon goes up, and he's fouled, and he scores. Compass on the foul, and a chance for a three-point play here for Cannon. Cannon, number 22, is another good ball player, Bob. He's
Yes, he is.
according to this, he's he's 6'4", junior. And he missed that one. It's rebounded by Muleshoe. That was Sanchez on the rebound. And a foul on number 11 as Leal moved. Was that Leal or? They got fouled, I believe. Yeah, it'd be Leal. Fouls on number 11. That's his first. Horn. And back across the half line, the Mules turn the ball over. They trail 40-20 with 4:17 remaining in the third quarter. Carlisle with the basketball. He's been guarding Leal. They're guarding each other. And a steal in there by Compass. He's going to drive in and stop and shoot, and got him one. Banked it in. Good job of Compass. He hustles well, Bob, while he's out there. 8 points. 6 points for Compass. I think that ties him for most points on the Mules, unless Leal has scored this half. There's a foul. Yeah. Number 22 back to the line. He's done. Justin Cannon's done most of the scoring this half so far for Abernathy.
That's 3 on Sanchez.
Sanchez has 3 fouls. And the first one is no good. Cannon having a little trouble at the line now. Here comes Ross in and Hurtado in. Sanchez out. Compass out. He played well while he was in there. One more shot here for number 22, Cannon. An 18-point lead for Abernathy, and they missed another one. Rebounded in there by number 4 on a rebound for the Mules. That's Keegan Gonzalez. And a foul down on the other end. Let's see who the foul is on. It'll be
That's on the big boy.
3 team fouls this time on
That's his first.
Teal's first foul. 3 team fouls on Abernathy and 5 on the Mules. And we were shooting then. Leal missed it.
Blackout, rebound the ball.
And Leal got this one. He has 7 points now. 40-23 the score. The Mules down by 17. They've battled. They just really playing a good team with a lot of height, a lot of talent, a lot of speed. Carlisle bringing the ball down. Being picked up by Lopez out around the half-court line. Pass goes inside to Cannon, and they missed a layup, rebounded twice, 2 rebounds, and tipped it in, and that's 20. Was that 22 then? Okay, he's been their offensive threat. Cannon has this half. You got 2 rebounds? Yeah, 2. Lopez out on the key with the basketball. It goes to Ross. Ross to Johnson. Back to Campus. Lopez looks inside, tries to penetrate, goes back to Hurtado, couldn't get the shot off. Johnson across the middle, but couldn't get the pass to him. There goes Lopez over to Ross. 2:47 here in the third quarter, and Ross just lost the ball and went out of bounds. Tough defense at time for Abernathy, and the Mules just could not get a shot off. Wholesale substitution. Here comes 5 more players in for Abernathy. They lead 42-23.
7 boy off the post and put in a 6'6", about 250 pounder.
Yeah. 6'6" for 6'7". That's nice, isn't it? Debris is what, 240 pounds?
I imagine. I'm guessing that, or 250 or 60.
It could be more than 240. You're right.
Big boy.
And the ball batted away by the Mules, so it'll be Abernathy's ball out of bounds. Only lost 1 time in district, and that was to Littlefield, and they missed a layup then. They got behind us. Number 20 couldn't get the ball to fall in. And that was Garrett Royal, and the Mules hit the ball last, though, so it's Abernathy's basketball. Pass goes inside, and it's stolen in there by Campos. Campos is a hustler, Bob. He gets after it. He'll get after you a little bit. Sets a screen in there, and there goes Barone with the basketball. Tries to go inside, and what's the call?
He's fouled.
Number 24, I think, called for a foul. Here comes Leal back in. Well, let's see. 24, his first. Okay. That's Drew Lust on the foul. Woo, if they'd been looking in, I might have got that one good. Well, you know, the idea was good, but they're so fast and quick, it was hard to get that pass through. Leal trying to get the ball to Campus, and it's batted away, and the Mules hit it last, so a turnover on the Mules. And the big boy shoots and hits. That's number 31. He's the 6'6" substitute that has been brought into the ball game, and that's Tanner Debris. And Leal going after the rebound. He may have been fouled. Let's give him a rebound on that then, Bob, because he was fouled. Foul zone, let's see.
11.
Number 11 is second. That's Horn, Nate Horn. And another foul called in there is Leal tries to dribble through the middle, and that'll be, 16 fouls on Abernathy, so the next one will be a shooting foul. Foul was on number 20. Garrett Royal. Hurtado with the basketball, pushed way out. Ross back over to number 5. Compass. And we just had the ball stolen. They're so quick on defense. And they drive inside, and they're fouled. Compass on the foul, and let's see, Drew. Okay, the shooter's number 24. Drew Lust. He'll have 2. Got the first one, he'll have 1 more. 45-23, 108 remaining third quarter.
Their second team's not bad.
They could beat a lot of teams, couldn't they? Well, they have size on it too.
A lot of talent.
And this one is off the rim. Rebounded, good rebound in there by Ross. Leal over to Ross, back over to Lopez. Down below a minute here in the third quarter. Mules down 45-23. They just stole the ball, Abernathy did. So another turnover on the Mules, and number 20 in there. That's Royal. He'll shoot outside. Got it. Drilled it outside. Let's see what he is. Garrett Royal, he's a sophomore. A 3, it's 48-23.
Down, ready to move. Help side. Good.
Ross back to Leal. Leal has an open shot this time, and he hits it. His first 3 of the night, and it'll give him 9 points. 48-26 the score. They beat her press down the floor and moved the ball over to the corner, and they drove the corner and laid it up and in. That's number 24. He'll drive for the bucket on you. Drew Lust. Barone shoots, can't get it to fall. Lust on the rebound, and he fires a long one, the length of the floor at the buzzer, no good. 50-26 the score at the end of 3 in favor of Abernathy.
To start the fourth quarter, Mules just outmanned here tonight. They're behind 50-26. They have the ball. Now it comes to Ross. Now to Lopez. They do play good, tough defense. Yeah. Well, that could have been a foul there, but no call, and the Mules turn it over. There's a shot. And rebound goes to the Mules. Lopez. Well, we had the right idea, but Campus just couldn't hang on to it. And we had a turnover. Let's see. A foul on, I guess it's Lopez, Ronnie. We'll wait and see. No, number 5. And that's Campus, his 3rd. You know, this Campus, Ronnie, started the year as a freshman, was moved up about 2 weeks ago, and he's really getting some good experience for next year. And 24 made that one, and he'll get one more. That's Drew Lust. And he missed this one, and the rebound goes to Abernathy. And walking. Good call there by the officials. Overall, these officials have really done an excellent job. 51-26. Muleshoe has the basketball. Now it goes to Leal. Now back to Ross. Over to Sanchez. Sanchez. Now over to Campus. Ross is going to shoot. Good. Good shot by Ross for 3. And it's 51-29. Ross has really improved his shooting, Ronnie.
That's his first 3 of the night.
Yep.
He's shooting it better.
And there's the big boy. He just pinned us in there and laid it up. He's a good backup for the 6'7" boy. He's 6'6" and much like we said, probably 250. And a foul.
There's another team in the district.
I think, like Ronnie said, he'd probably start for every other team in the district. That puts Lee out to the line, and the foul was on number 20, and that's Garrett Royal, his 2nd. Leal at the line, puts it up, hits that one. He'll get one more. And that makes Leal, what, 10? 10 points. And he hit this one. He has 11. It's 53-31. And they got the baseline on us then, Ronnie, number 11, and the foul, let's see. And the foul was on Lopez, I believe. Let's see, 24. No, that's, yes, Josh Lopez, his 2nd. And he missed that one. Number 11 shooting then. That's, number 11 is Nate Horn. He missed the first one. He'll get one more. And he missed that one. And the rebound goes to Sanchez of the Mules. Another rebound. And over to Ross, over to Hurtado in the game now. Now to Sanchez. Sanchez shoots. Good. 3 for Sanchez. Good shot for Sanchez. It's 53-34. The Mules are playing hard. They're playing tough. They're just outmanned. And I think that foul may be on Campus. They were getting the baseline on us there, Ronnie. Let's see who that was on. No, wait a minute. It was, and number 5. That's Campus's 4th. And number 24 missed this one. And that is Drew Lust, and he'll get one more. And coming back in is Gonzalez and Barone. Yeah. And missed that. Oh, good job of rebounding there by Gonzalez. He can jump. Sophomore. This is a young team, Ronnie, the Mules. I think Atwood's the only senior. Now it goes to Sanchez again. Leal. Oh, Leal turned it over. Oh, my goodness. That's got to be. And, Ronnie, that's the right call. That charging. That was on, let's see who that was on. That was number 12, Ronnie. That was Baylor Smith. And we have a foul on Gonzalez. A holding foul on Gonzalez. That's Gonzalez's first. And that'll put number 22 at the line. And he hit that one. That is Justin Cannon. He has a lot of points tonight too. He's an excellent player. 6'4" junior. And he hit that one. So, Leal with the basketball, 55-34. Goes to Sanchez. Sanchez shoots. No good. And last touch by, well, I guess the Mules touched it. So it'll be Abernathy's ball. Sanchez had a wide open jump shot from about the free throw line, just couldn't get it in. Press. Mules in a press. Almost stolen. Now they're going to go back inside. He is just unstoppable inside with no more height than we have. And Teal gets two. And Leal hits a three. That's 14, I think, for Leal. And it's 57-37. 15 for Leal. And there's a blocking foul on Gonzalez. It's his second. Oh, he has three now. 22 again, Cannon. He's a very good ball player, but he missed this one. He'll get one more. Leal comes out, and Johnson comes in for the Mules. Gray Johnson. He puts it up, hits this one, and Cannon has a lot of points. Mules with the basketball. And Cannon has 18 for Abernathy. That goes to Hurtado. Now to Barone. Over in the corner to Sanchez. Barone's going to shoot. Nope, he couldn't get it off. All right, that was Hurtado instead of Barone. Now Barone has the basketball. Well, rebound, good drive there, just couldn't get it in. The rebound goes to the Antelopes. Now the back out, number 15.
Did they get a rebound there?
Yes, they had a rebound then. My goodness, 22 just drilled that one, Ronnie. It's 61-37. There's a three-pointer. Three-pointer by Hurtado. Mules, Ronnie, the Mules sure haven't quit. I'll say that. They're battling them. They're just out, man. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! That was an elbow, but they called it. That's the worst call they made tonight there. But anyway, they have called a good game, but he got him with the elbow then. They just didn't see it. Okay, puts it up and in. Gets one more. Leal comes in. Now this Carlisle there, point guard, is a very good player too. And now we have the wholesale substitutions coming in, the 5. I'll say one thing, Ronnie, they've really done a good job substituting tonight. They haven't tried to run the score up.
Well, but you know they don't drop off.
But they don't drop off a whole lot when they substitute. And like I said, that'll help them down the line. And number 15 hits that one. 15 is a good ball player, like you said. And that is Kevin Carlisle. Okay, it's 63-40 with 2:45 remaining. The Mules have it. Compass over to Johnson. Johnson. Ross. Ross thought about shooting, but didn't. Ronnie. Leal with the basketball. Leal's going to drive. And good shot there by Leal, and he's fouled. That was an excellent move there by Eli. And he has 17. He's going to get a chance for the three-point play here. And he did. He has 18. 63-43. Abernathy with 2:15 to go. And 20 drives down and throws it up and in, and a foul. Going to have a foul on Ross, I believe. May have been, no, it was Johnson. Gray Johnson. And number 14's coming in. And he missed that one. 24 is also a good ball player, one of their substitutes. He missed that, but Drew Lust. But they have a lot of good players. And he missed that one. Well, I guess Compass touched it. And number 20 coming in, that's Garrett Royal. The 10 coming out, that's Leighton Turner. Now it goes to the big boy. Now back out. Now in the wing. Now it goes inside. Rebound, Leal. Well, it actually is a steal, wasn't it? Lopez with the basketball. It's 63-43. Now Leal wants to drive. Now to Lopez. Johnson. Now back to Compass. Leal. Now over to Johnson again. Now back to Ross. And it tried to get it to Leal, but intercepted. And I think 24 must have got a finger in his eye. Now Barone comes back in for the Mules and Hurtado. Leal comes out and Johnson comes out. We have 1:13 remaining, and it's 63-43. And blocked. Good job there. To Barone. And it's knocked out of bounds by the Antelopes. And Gonzalez is coming back in. Let's see who he's coming in for Ross. 58 seconds, 20-point lead by Abernathy. Now it goes to Johnson over to Hurtado. Now to Gonzalez. Lopez. Lopez. Back to Gonzalez. Now Barone. 30 seconds. Now we have 25 seconds. And stolen away by Abernathy. Mules turn it over. Now they're going to try to go into the big boy. Well, I guess they're just going to hold on to it now. No, and they turn it over with 1.4 seconds. So that should do it. 63-43. And the Mules have the basketball. And that's the final score, 63-43. Mules put out a good effort, put out a valiant effort, but they were just outmanned by this powerful team from Abernathy. And we'll be back in just a moment with the final stats, but the final score, 63-43 in favor of the Antelopes.
Okay, Bob, we have the stats here on this ball game. Final score is 63 for Abernathy, 43 for the Mules. I'll let you give the records here in a minute, but I'll go ahead and give the stats. Good effort by the Mules. They got after it and gave all they had to give, but boy, they were playing a tremendous team with outstanding talent. They had very good depth on the team, as well as tremendous size on the starters. Let's go over Abernathy first. They were charged with 13 fouls. They hit 17 out of 34 from the free throw line, had 30 rebounds and 13 turnovers. That's not bad at all there. Scott Teal had 23 points to lead everyone tonight, and right behind him was Justin Cannon, who had 21 points. And then they had several boys that scored, so they had a lot of balance on that team. The Mules were charged with 21 fouls, had 4 out of 6 from the free throw line, had 18 rebounds to 30 for the Antelopes, and that's not too bad considering the height advantage, disadvantage we had. The turnovers were 13 for the Antelopes. Let me figure the Mules here. 9, 14, 19 for the Mules and 13 for the Antelopes. Okay, the scoring for the Mules, Leal scored 18 to lead Muleshoe. Barrett had 4 points, 4 points for Atwood, 5 for Sanchez, 3 for Ross, 3 for Hurtado, and 6 for Campos. I was thinking here, Atwood had 4, if I didn't say. Okay, and I'll let you give the records.
Okay, the records quickly. Like we said, the Antelopes have already won the district, and they right now they're 9-1, and they have one more game. I'm not sure who they play. I think it's Littlefield, and Littlefield did beat them in district, which was kind of hard to believe, but they did beat them earlier in the year. And the Mules, let's see, Ronnie, the Mules are going to wind up 3. Well, they're not. They have one more game. They're 3-8, and see, they are 10-12 now. So that's the final score, final stats there, and 63-43. And the Antelopes did a lot of substituting. It could have been more, but their substitutes are good too. But they don't have anyone compared to this Teal. Like we said earlier, they said he already has 17 college offers, and he's just a junior. But anyway, we'll wind it up here. The Mules put out a good effort, but just outmanned tremendously. And the final score, 63-43, and the girls did win a big game here tonight, and they wound up their season 4-8 in district. So that winds it up here from the Muleshoe Gymnasium.